Hi YouTube, take 3. This is Alex Turbonetic 777. So I'm coming to you today giving you my 3-month update, even though I'm a week shy. However, today was my appointment with my doctor and they didn't have any openings next week, so we did it a week shy of my 3-month surgiversary. So let me go ahead and get to it. I had Biliopancreatic diversion with duodenal switch surgery on June 17th, 2016 at Wake Med in Cary with my surgeon, Dr. Bovard, with bariatric specialist of North Carolina. Try to say that real fast 3 times. My starting weight was 335 pounds. My surgical weight was 317 pounds. And my current weight, which was today, I got weighed today, was 254 pounds. 254.7 to be exact. So I am ecstatic about that. I'm very happy, very, very pleased with that. The doctor said, and I quote, that you're doing ridiculously well. That was what he said. Obviously very pleased with my results and how everything is coming out. I've lost a total of 80.3 pounds. So he's extremely happy, I'm ecstatic. I'm over the moon because, you know, when I first started this journey, I was taking a lot of medications. I was on 3 blood pressure medications. I was on aspirin, and they wanted to put me on diabetes medication. I wasn't diabetic. I was pre-diabetic, but they wanted to start putting me on metformin to start treating, you know, my AC1, get it down. But I had refused. So that led me to research weight loss surgery, and here I am. I am off all medications, and everything's looking A-okay. Yay! So I'm very happy. Very, very happy. I hope you all had a wonderful long Labor Day weekend. I surely did. My wife and I and the children were in Asheboro. We have friends, and we stayed over there the entire weekend. We went to the zoo. And as y'all know, if you've been to North Carolina Zoo, it's a humongous zoo. And it takes a whole day to see the whole entire park. So I walked and walked and walked, and it felt great. So I have some exciting news at the end, of course, I'm going to give you. It's one of those goals that I had placed for myself, and so I'm going to share that with you guys. So, you know, talking about my update visit with my doctor, there was a couple things that we spoke about, and, you know, as far as concerns, only concern that I have is that I'm still a little hoarse. So, excuse me, you'll see me kind of clearing my throat, because it feels like I need to clear my throat, but I really don't have anything to clear. It's a weird sensation that I'm having there. So I spoke to him about that, and I asked, you know, is it normal? I mean, I've seen you all, you know, with your videos, and I didn't, you know, all your voices sound very clear, yet mine's very hoarse still. And it starts off strong. Like right now, I'm pushing my voice. If I were to talk normal, then it sounds like that. See, it's a big difference. So I have to really push it from my diaphragm, and I do a lot of singing, so I know how to, you know, kind of push it out there. However, towards the end of the day, you know, I barely have any voice left. So, you know, I asked him, oh, sorry, I'm kind of recording, and I have my phone propped up, and it keeps falling. But this is take 3, and I'm just going to leave it like that and deal with it, because who needs 50 takes, right? So anyways, I talked to him about my voice, and I told him, you know, what was going on. Was it normal? I do sing. Of course, you know, I'm not a professional singer. However, I do sing main vocals for church, and I take my singing very seriously, and I'm not able to do that. So also with my line of work, I do a lot of talking as well, and I'm having a hard time doing that. So he seems to think that what's going on is it's reflux, but not just reflux. He thinks it's a buildup of acidic air that's being pushed up and kind of staying stuck in my vocal cords, causing inflammation. I do take over-the-counter Prilosec once a day as directed. However, he wants to try and have me take it twice a day, once in the morning and once at night, to see if that will get things under control. He said if it did not work out, then he would have to refer me to an ENT so they can run some studies to see what in the world is going on. So, in Jesus' name, this little Prilosec is going to help things out, and I don't need to go to the ENT and get another tube stuck down my throat. Who wants that, right? So, yeah, so that's the game plan. The game plan, we're going to hopefully, do the Prilosec, and that's going to take care of it. If not, plan B is to see an ENT for further testings. He has officially cleared me to do all sorts of exercise. So right now I'm working out. I work pretty much every day. I do about an hour and a half of very fast pace walking. And that's pretty much it. However, he has now cleared me to go ahead and add weights or do whatever I want. Something that I do want to try is P90X. I did it years and years and years and years ago. For those of you who do not know, I was skinny at one point. Well, let me rephrase that. I was always big, and then about 6-7 years ago, I started to really work out, hardcore. And P90X was one of the things I did, as well as 2-hour gym workouts, as well as running. And I became very skinny. However, I started doing races and, running, and I blew my knee. So that derailed me completely. I was not able to recover from that injury. And that's when the weight started to come back, and I ballooned, out of control. And that's where I ended up at 335. However, I'm now back on track thanks to my surgery. And I am now back on, mentally, I'm back on the same mentality, processing when it comes to exercise that I was before, which I'm very excited. So, he has cleared me to go ahead and do P90X if I wanted to, lift weights and all that good stuff. So I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited, because I really, when I was able to do it, I enjoyed it, because I was never able to do it before. So again, I'm back to that same place where now I'm able to do it. So I'm excited and can't wait to do it. So very good news with that. He did talk to me about, asked me what I ate. Did I go out, to eat at restaurants? And I have to be very honest, I don't really go out to restaurants. I get full too fast. So I don't really waste my money. I pretty much just kind of pack everything. I'm not going to say I haven't gone, because I have, but I get full so fast that it's, my friends and coworkers, they're just like, why do you even go out? You take 2-3 bites and that's it. And then here we are. And, they don't get it. But, yeah, so I don't really go out to lunch, and he was, happy about that. He asked me how many times a day did I eat meals. And I eat between 5 to 6 times a day. I do 3 meals and then the snacks in between. And some days, I can only do about 4. But most days I do 5 to 6. So I'm pretty good. And that's one of the biggest things he talked about. He said to make sure that I, stay at that, eat, that amount. Because he said he sees it so many times, how patients will start to skip meals, like they'll skip breakfast, they'll skip, lunch, or they won't do snacks. And what'll happen is that they go from losing a ton of weight, in the beginning, and then all of a sudden they're only losing like 8 pounds in a month. So he says, I don't want to see that. That's number one, bad for your metabolism right now. That's bad for your weight loss. And it's mentally bad because then you get discouraged. And, as we all know it, we have had a relationship with food that has brought us into, bad positions. So if you start to get discouraged, the little creepy thoughts of food will start to inundate your mind and cause relapse, as far as bad binge eating and bad eating habits. So, he said, if there's one thing I can, just ask you is to make sure you do not stop eating as much as you eat. He said, I would honestly even say eat 6 times. So up it, give yourself one little bit more. He said that I can pretty much eat everything right now. My stomach should be okay and it should be able to handle. But, take it easy. You don't want to go ahead and just stuff your face because, as we all know it, that's impossible. And all you're going to do is get sick and throw up. So who wants that? But yeah, he was very happy, very pleased. Let's see. Oh, as far as changes that I've done with my vitamins, he asked me if I was doing my vitamins. Of course I am. But I switched. I went from chewable multivitamins to the capsules. And I love it because I got to the point where I could not stand to chew those nasty, humongous pills. I just hated it. I just couldn't do it. So when I went to the Envision store, which is a supplement store within our within Bariatric Specialists of North Carolina, they had the capsules that you can just swallow. And so I asked him about that. He said he was totally fine. One thing though, the lady at the store said, you take one pill 3 times a day. Now, when you read the bottle, it says take the 3 pills once a day. Now, to me, I hate taking pills, so I'd rather just chuck them all at one time and be done with it. So, of course, I just wanted to make sure that that was okay. And he said that was absolutely fine. And he said just, a lot of people are just not good with pills, so they have you kind of split it up during the day, and that way's a lot easier. But he said if you don't have any problem swallowing the pills, go for it, and that way you'll just be done with it. So I do the capsules. I do 3 of those once a day, and then I do my calcium, whatnot. So yeah, that's that. The biggest thing that I am so excited about, and I'm so happy to share with you all, is that, one of my biggest goals was to get back running. I am happy to announce that I have been running. That's part of my workout and doing great. But I have signed up for my very first race since surgery. And my last race was 7 years ago, was in 2009, was the last race that I did before I blew my knee. And my race is not until April 17th, of next year, but I'm excited. I already registered for it yesterday. In fact, I went ahead and signed myself up for it. Now I have this time until April to train. It's a 7K, but it's also a mud run. So I'm so excited. Those races are so much fun. I'm so excited to do that race. So I wanted to share that with you. That's a big NSV for me, because I wanted to get back to running. And I'm so excited that I'm able to. Right now, I'm able to run close to a mile without, stopping or anything like that. And that's big. That's huge. Again, it's only been, 11 weeks since my surgery. Oh my God, guys. Really? 11 weeks and I'm running. Yo, that's humongous. So, excuse me. I am very happy about that. Excuse me. And I just wanted to share with you guys. I couldn't wait to share. So yeah, I'll be, as the time gets closer, I'll talk about it more and more. And, I'm just excited. I hope you all had a very great Memorial weekend. I hope you all had a good time with your family and friends. My wife and I surely did. And yeah, those are the big things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I know my videos are not long. Well, the last one was, but normally I don't talk long. But if you have any questions, please feel free to post, comment, like my video. You can subscribe. We do these videos to help each other out. The weight loss community is just that, a community. We're like a family, and we follow each other, and we, kind of help each other out. We support each other. And if you're new to this, journey, you have our support. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you just have, what do you do? Anything, just, feel free to post and we will get back to you, and I'm not just talking about me, but everybody, just go to different folks and subscribe and you will learn a lot. And we become very good friends. So thank you guys so much for all your support. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. And I hope that my journey helps you in your journey. And let's just live life and have fun and be healthy while we do it. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you guys. And I will talk to you then. Bye.